What is going on, guys? We are back on another video today in our Steelers Superstar series, and today we are facing, well, the Jets, because we have to play them back-to-back. I don't know why I didn't notice this before, unless I did, and I just forgot. I really feel like I didn't, though. What a schedule, right? What a schedule. It'd be really interesting to see if the Jets actually have a bye week at the same time as us as well. What is this? Who made this schedule? That's like the worst schedule of all time. Has that ever even happened? I have no idea. But welcome back to another episode. If you guys don't know what the series is, this is where we play games with our fantasy draft franchise, where we started off with a bunch of low overalls outside of like 5 positions, which weren't even that great anyways. We had Fields, we had Tyreek Hill, we had Pitts, we had some other guys, simply put. But most of the players we got were from spinning the wheel, from winning and taking a player. Obviously, we just took a player off the Jets. They have a couple players. We already kind of know who they are now. We got J.C. Jackson. Didn't really get that great of a spin, though. As you can see, he's only an 85 overall, I believe. 84, one of the two. I think it was 84, and we got an upgrade. Something like that. I'm not sure, but still an upgrade, obviously. Cornerback 2 is definitely lacking. Norman kind of, didn't really do too well. The Javelin, though, he's off to a hell of a season here with 7 interceptions, 2 sacks, probably a pick 6 or 2, right? 2 touchdowns, having himself a year, yet he's still normal, which is just laughably bad. But obviously, let's get into it. Let's go to the next week, bye week. I don't think scouting really matters. I've just been doing it, but it really doesn't matter. I'm going to put just auto scouting on. At this rate, the chances of us actually getting another season in are pretty slim, right? Pretty unlikely. All right, we have some upgrades. Let's get Mr. Kyle Pitts going with a vertical threat, 84 overall now. Wow, there's a lot of things. Stiff arm plus 2. It's a lot of things, but a lot of it doesn't matter. Like pass block plus 2, who cares? I guess a lot does matter. It's not bad. Fields, we're going to go Scrambler again. We still get scheme fit. We got a speed last time. Can we do it again? We cannot, but we get a throw power, which is obviously very sick. He's a freak. He's really good. Jamin Davis. Man, that's definitely slowed down a bit. I don't think it has anything to do with Wagner, but going forward, it probably has something to do with Wagner, right? And he gets a speed upgrade, putting him at 91. This team is blazing. Ironically enough, the corners are slower than the linebackers around here. Let's go with a slot upgrade. I mean, in theory, you want a fast slot corner, so, that's my idea. Either way, gets a good upgrade anyways. And then J.C. Jackson, who's a little bit faster, but he is a similar build. Once again, slot, 86 overall now. What do we get? Okay, there we get the speed. Wish it was on the other guy, though, because he's already fast enough. And the weather's nice here in New York. It's probably starting to get a bit cold out here, but no snow, thankfully, I would say. Maybe, I don't know. We actually do all right in the weather, so I'm not actually that mad about it. Last week, the Jets had potential, but they just could not keep up with us. I don't imagine much has changed, but it was a bye week. You never know. Teams play worse or better off the bye, so we could get destroyed, or we could destroy them even more because we're the team that does better after the bye, and they're the one that does the worst. But we'll obviously see. Obviously, we also took one of their players, so they're even worse than before. Big Ben, that's the question mark. The guy was a bit inconsistent last time we played. Made some real duck plays and a lot of bad reads. But overall, it's any given Sunday. It's a whole new game. It's not super easy to win 2 games in a row against a team. It's not really common to face a team 2 games in a row. But that's exactly what both teams are doing here. Very interesting jersey combinations, but both teams wanted to get a little wild, so we both got a little wild. We probably already know Big Ben's numbers, but you might as well take another look because some people don't remember things so well. Hear that? Jim in the back, always asking questions. Dalvin Cook definitely carried them a lot last week. And this week, not so much, as Aaron Donald on the inside completely locks him up. I thought he had a lot of room to work with. Of course, in the end, we know that he did not. Marlon Davison, it's starting to get a little, oh, what a play right over the middle. As I believe the Javelin got burned on the inside, but it's starting to get a little cramped in this front line. Davidson's job is potentially on the line because obviously he's like the last one that isn't a god. And hit late, almost a flag. Will be another first down. Is that Eric Ebron once again? I mean, we just played them, but it's not easy to remember things, okay? It's been like, how How many days now? Like 4 days? It's been a little while. Maybe 5? I can't remember things. And underneath, they're going to get another first down. Mike Evans running through a guy. He has that ability. 17 yards to the 30. Coming out pretty hot so far. Maybe this is the first game we lose. Who knows? Maybe we go on a huge slide, lose all our players at the worst time, and Clowney. Oh my. Absolutely filth. But still, first down. Trent Williams on the left side. I don't imagine Davenport, who usually is pretty silent anyways, is going to get much done going against him, but we'll see. As they almost catch us off guard there. Dalvin slips off. Dalvin gains the first down to the 18-yard line. Jets are slowing down, but they're still gaining first downs. Obviously, you're probably going to slow down around here, right? About to crush him off the edge. We were sliding. Clowney gets a hit on him, but once again, no, it's going to be the first incompletion as the tight end, or whoever it was, absolutely sold. He should have just put the feet down. He would have had the first down. Well, very good setup for the first down, at least. Nashawn Wright coming up, a guy that I forgot we even have. And a huge hit by Jamin Davis is going to put the Jets in a really tough spot. 3rd and 8. J.C. Jackson, former player, going against their best player, Marlon Davidson, with the spin. And what a play by the Javelin. I mean, look at this play. Like, we're not using him. He's just doing this on his own. How is he making these plays? Like, look at that. Of course, debatable. I wouldn't even say debatably could have been caught by our other guy. It would have been caught by them. And it appears they missed the extra point. That's what I would have expected from them. Aaron Jones tried to cut it back right, could not do it. So the Jets, amazing. And by not extra point, it's not an extra point, but it's basically an extra point the distance-wise. All that success for literally nothing. Literally nothing. And there goes Pitts. It's a decent throw, and it's going to get knocked out. What a job by their corner. And that's actually going to be a punt. Really good job by their defense to just completely lock us down there. You know, you can make the argument that we were inside our own 20, but, like, that's not really a good argument to make, as they're going to start at the 35. Really strong drive the first time. Could not score. I don't know how you don't kick a field goal in from there. I know no one's perfect. Obviously, pretty much every kicker in the league misses one of those every single season, right? Oh, we missed. That would have been a huge hit by Bobby. First down. Like, is there ever, like, a kicker that doesn't miss, like, a kick under 50 in the season? Like, it seems like every kicker has always done that at least once. And there's a flag. What the hell? Come on, dude. Like, thankfully it was a hold, but obviously if we would have caught him behind the line, 2nd and 12 looks a lot better than 1st and 17. Especially when they're going to get the whole thing on the first try. 2nd and 12, you're probably not going to run it. You know, at least you're less likely to run it, I suppose. Marlon Davidson, and there goes Dalvin, who should have just kept going right. Why would you ever cut into the Javelin? There's just no reason to. Like, you should never do that. You always go with the spin, because, oh my god, we just got tossed aside like a little salad. And look at J.C. Jackson getting violent, but of course, Mike Evans is the definition of violence at the wide receiver position. He is a tough player to body up. Bobby up the middle, 2nd and 1. They look like they're probably going to play it conservatively here. And they will hand it off to the wide receiver. Not really a great movement there from Claypool, but he gets the first. Really good start by the Jets here. Oh, we are not caught. We are caught off guard there. Cuts inside. Good job, Donald and Wagner, but that's still 5 yards gained. I just feel like the ground game is going to solve itself. But if we don't put people in coverage, they're just going to gash us all day long. So, like, that's why I'm putting more players in coverage. And he's wide open over the middle. He could score. Bit of momentum there. Nobody was really running up all the way down to the 4. Should have had him around the 8. All right, this is where we clutch up. We always clutch up here, boys. Man coverage. Stack the box. Nashawn Wright's not going to get him, but obviously holds him down long enough. He's still... I don't even know what's happening. We're just hugging. Gets a yard. There's no one on the running back. Jamin White, the speed demon, is in. I'm kind of glad that they didn't hike it. Red wine kind of containing the edge. Could go right, but I mean, let's be honest. It's likely to left. Red wine. Once again, we're about to get stiff-armed again. Wellman debatably gains a yard. I don't know if I would say he did. All right, boys. Clutch up here. And really good job by Jamin Davis to knock it out of Ebron's hands. And we're clutching up again. Forcing another field goal. This time, there's no way they miss this, right? Unless we block it. And it is good. A very high-scoring game to start the second quarter. That's to, say the least. Isaiah Rodgers on the return. Just got to run straight. Well, you know, it's easier said than done. I really want to run the ball with Aaron Jones because he just seems like the biggest playmaker on this team, but, well, maybe besides Pitts. But obviously the line's just, it's not really working out for us. But obviously I will say last drive, I didn't really feel like we had much time at all for anything. We probably should have handed it or threw it over to Tyreek. As Aaron Jones is going to slip through the 2 to the 30. What a play. That was beautiful stuff. How in the world? Tyreek could score here. This looks very good for Tyreek. Maybe not. Really good job, but pretty damn good coverage by Kenny Moore, who's, I mean, he's shorter than Tyreek, which is hard to believe. And he's also slower by a mile, which obviously is not hard to believe. Tyreek inside, and he's just too fast. Slips off the safety. Kenny Moore, it's not Kenny Moore this time, it's someone else. Was it? Maybe, I don't know. Play action, let's just get the block from Pitts. Alberto could be our look. And that's going to be risky. I wish he would have dropped it. Both teams are very hard to bring down with one tackler. Oh, they're going to drop everyone back. And that is a really good sling, and Larry Legend catches the ball. Love getting him involved. It's not easy. It's definitely gotten harder as the weeks have gone by as well, but obviously very good job there. We're starting to collect a bit of a drive, run the ball into this front. And we just get bumped. Let's get bounced off our lane. Pitch to the right. I mean, we have the numbers, but they have a superstar over there. And once again, that superstar gets us. We only gained 3. Shaq Barrett making the play. Out route for Tyreek. I think the linebacker's going to be blitzing here, so we're gonna go all out with this pass. And we got to just take Pitts, who holds on too fast. Just burns for it off the line. Why would you do that? I don't know if they were trying to trick us into running, like throwing it quickly to the left side or something, but that's just awful. Solid starting field position for the Jets from the 37-yard line. Looks like a run. And it looks like it because it is. Huge hit by Bobby. Obviously, Dalvin Cook, very good at holding on to the ball, so don't really expect a fumble there. But, you know, Bobby is a very good player. They're going to run it again, and a very smart move as Dalvin almost scores. Last second block by Moore made it a one-on-one between him and Nahshon. Nahshon got a piece of him, but obviously not enough. It slowed him down. That's why you always got to hustle. Always got to hustle. And he's going to throw that outside, but he's way too late, and he gets baited by Jamin Davis, who almost slips it away. 47-yard line, Jamin Davis with the pick. Go a little in motion to the left. Might be a decent call. And Najee Harris gets some room to the outside, trucking forward, gains about 7. Like, obviously, I love Jones because he has abilities, but I do like Najee. Maybe a little bit more than him. Oh, that is so risky, but imagine. I mean, imagine he fumbled. That would have been really bad, but saw that he was like, we had a blocker over there. It was very hard to read because I saw that he was reading us, but he had a guy right in his face. That's how your mom likes it. Oh, my God. Tyreek is otherworldly. Like, if that's completed to Tyreek, I don't know how you stop him. Because that ball was so poorly thrown, yet he gets it there. Like, he doesn't really... Oh, my. Pitts is super naked. Absolutely crushed him there to the 15. Could be going for touchdown number 2 for Pitts. Double move on the inside. Kind of depends on what the safety's doing. And we should have just taken it short there. And I was going to go to Larry, but I knew he wasn't going to commit back, and we gain 7 yards instead on the run. Pitts to the corner. Here we go with that filthy little Texas route for Jones. And that's a really good catch. Kind of PI'd a little bit by 51, trying to make that in cut. Kind of sucks that the option plays kind of suck ass in this playbook, but we'll still see it. Oh, really? Number 51 was looking at the running back, but he came after us. This guy's got 3 eyeballs. You know, we're already leading. I don't want to risk it too much. Pitts could be my look, though. There's no one there. Yeah, a lot of pressure there. No one really open. Went to the only guy that was kind of the most open, I suppose. This is a pretty solid look, and they kind of look like they're leaving Schwartz. I kind of want to get Tyreek out there so I can see Schwartz a little bit better. And they did. Did he catch that? That is a filthy throw. That was beautiful work. That right foot, though. And as you would expect with this team, we weren't going to be down very much, very often. They should have 6 points, though. There's no one on the outside there. Inside, really good throw, though, to Evans. Jets aren't going to go quietly. Mike Evans having himself a pretty good day so far. Donald double-teamed. Mike Evans pretty open again. There's no one behind him. This is all red one. And he smartly goes out of bounds. I would debate, though, with the size difference, you just bully him with that momentum. Honestly, in real life, I don't see a scenario where Evans doesn't at least get to the 3 there. Maybe the touchdown. He's just too large of a human. He has the size on him and the strength. Oh, we missed the bait. What a drive by New York, as they're going to get a touchdown almost immediately. Pretty close game we have here. 14-10. I believe we get ball at half, though, and you can see their yardage is definitely better than ours. They're just not finishing in the red zone. Of course, they missed the field goal, and they threw a pick. Not at the red zone, but very close to it. They were driving. At what, midfield? And Isaiah finally getting a little bit of space. Takes it to the 28. With the play action look at that block from Alberto. Could be going to Larry, though. And we're just going to run. Too much congestion. Gains 11. I like this play for the end result, but I just think that we're not going to get there because they're kind of shading on the outside. I had Tyreek. Going to run again with Fields. And if Pitts would have been a little more aware and came back and blocked, we might have actually had a chance to run for an extra 20. Play action look. Fields finally utilizing his legs. Probably his biggest weapon. And that's a tough throw. He hits it, but obviously the feet are not down. Maybe could have went back to Larry. Like, their formation isn't preferable. I try to go all the way left, but cut right inside at the last second to try to drag the defender out. But we did not have the agility to do so. It's kind of looking like a Pitts look. And it is. Holds on to the 23. They just can't contain us. We have too many weapons. Now they're about to get hit with the Fields magic. Oh yeah, good job. Good job reading the spy, the draw. Leighton Vander Esch ran to the draw before we even freaking decided to run. Wow. That guy's good. Larry Fitzgerald, and he does not move upfield at all to where I wanted him to. We only gained 3 yards. Probably predetermined that a little bit too hard, but he just, the guy's off, and I didn't think he was going to jump it. Didn't really read the screen. Oh, he does so much. Number 74 has been awful all day. Was that Ali Marpet? Whoever 74 is, he's been awful all day long. But assuming we hit the field goal, we will be back up by 7. Looks pretty good to me, and it is good. Another decent field position start. Might debatably bring Squibs into the conversation, as we're not covering him anyways. Oh, there is no one on that that eligible lineman. If he would have streaked there, you never know. I believe he was eligible, right? He looked like he was running out there. And they're getting some push. Dalvin gains another 3. Sets up a manageable 3rd down, but that's a lot of hope you have in your pass game. Ooh, I thought it was a false start. They kind of look like they hesitated a little bit. And wow, what a play. But he fumbles. The power of Bobby Wagner. Absolutely crushed him. That could be the dagger. It really could be. Inside zone. Look at Jones getting a little slippage there. Not really a great game for him running so far, but not bad either. Is this the fake wide receiver screen, right? And there goes Fields looking around. Going to take the run. Slips out of bounds for a gain of about 19. And that's pretty much a handoff all day. The lane they had. Look at the look. Gave him a little stutter inside. Just the slight little hesitation inside and then went. I don't think they have Tyreek. Oh, he was ready for that, though. Kind of stepped back on this. Could be a dead play. Nope. Not a dead play at all. Little overthrown, but we get it. Don't know what that call is. I really do not. Was that a run commit? 2nd and 7. Look like they could be running again, and they do. They run right into trouble. I mean, I'm not really sure what their game plan has gone to crap. They've been doing really well with their curl routes, and they're just passing and then they decide now when they're actually down to start running. I don't understand what's happening. They've got all the time in the world. Finds his man. He holds on, slips away. Redwine with the aggressive tackle. Love it. I love that effort there. Jets were staring a loss right in the face there. Now, this is an okay look to run in him. And Mike Evans wide open on the left side. Now he's open on the inside. And look at the space he's got. Slips off. Gains 26. Clowney been really quiet today. We're going to try to involve him. And once again, another play to Mike Evans. Just about a first down. It is a first down. And they throw it out to the running back, Dalvin Cook. That's a good play. That's what they need to start hitting. Because we leave the flats pretty damn open. But usually their flat plays are all like, you know, late throws to the outside or secondary routes to the outside. Clowney getting locked up here. And over the middle, touchdown Claypool. Haven't really seen a whole lot of him today, but they're within one again. The question is, can they get a stop? I also wouldn't be, kicking it to Rodgers. I know he's small, so he can maybe force a hit, but I mean, it worked out for him there. But the danger levels have been there all season long. You're going far to the outside, leaving the inside kind of open. Comes down to the front five here. And they do a damn good job. Tyreek kind of sells a little bit there, but we gain about 6. I don't want to just, like, simply give them, the ball back and waste the clock, so. And our yardage is pretty low. It was a close call, and he holds on. What a strike. That throw power, man. And inside, Tyreek, so fast. So fast. Let me go back to the passing game again. What a play by them. And Aaron Jones almost made a play. Jeremy Chin he just changed his whole approach there so hard. I just did not expect that at all. That is not what I want to do in the slightest. Get back to the line quick. Really good blocks. And what? Leighton Vander Esch is like the greatest linebacker ever. What was that? Oh, they're not ready for this. They are not ready for a screen pass. He tries to get a hand on it. Yeah, he knew he was done for. And a face mask on top of it. That face mask may have just cost him the entire game. I mean, he literally took us down by the face mask. Larry Fitz. Why not? Why not? He's slow, but that's why it works. Well, it didn't, but, it could have. Who would expect Larry to do? You would expect an inside handoff there, but no, they somehow knew. 3rd and 10. Not a successful run on 2nd down. We really should just run it here. I just do not see this going for a first. Got to go to Pitts. And it does go for a first easily. They're backing up 10 yards when they need to stop us for 10 or less. What are they doing? Not only are they probably going to give up a touchdown here, but they're giving up even more clock. Yeah, Jones is good, but it's very hard to cut back that hard. That is a lot to ask for. I wanted the dagger, but I don't think that's going to happen here. Oh, man. Where's Pitts going? And just hold on with the expert defense we've had. Ooh, though. Really good job by Shaquille Barrett to have that safety net. Could have slipped it off. Would have been a one-on-one to the edge. Kick is up, and the dagger is good. We actually left a little bit of clock on there, which is kind of a sell. I mean, the Jets aren't even really that team. But yet they came close. They almost did it, right? Double team Donald again. And could be a hold on them. Could be a hold on us. Mike Evans was open, though, I'll tell you that. Of course, we're going to decline it because we get more yards from the sack. Norman on Claypool. And the javelin all over that. And he's actually going to make them lose yards. This is not an ideal start if you're them. I'm not an expert, but I don't think it is. And there's no one on the inside. There's literally no one. There is literally no one on him. Literally not a soul. Is that Rondale Moore? How do you let a fast guy get open? Was the javelin blitzing? And we were in man coverage, so unless we only had single high, I have no idea what just happened. I love how Big Ben didn't see it right away. I noticed it almost instantly. Then again, I'm always looking at the slot because that's really, like, the interior is kind of where you would expect them to beat us. Because our, boundary corners are pretty damn solid. At this point, a first down wins it. They're really just trying to get us to run this clock out. EA's got some match fixing on this one. Yeah, just run it, you'll be fine. And I guess they're not wrong, as we, I believe, win the game. I mean, at best, they get 5 seconds. All that excitement for nothing. Obviously, I say that, but we could legitimately fumble. Really should put Najee in for these, because obviously Aaron Jones has had a lot of touches. And a lot of success today. Which obviously you can see by that right there. It's not his fault, but still. A lot of pounding. She said. Outside of a blocked punt, their chances are pretty much gone. Oh, they're absolutely gone. As Najee may score. Oh my, the Jets are disastrous. I mean, you give up what, 50 on the ground on the sit down play, the play that's just gonna, you know, walk us off the field pretty much. You know, give them a second or two. That is disgraceful, and that will be the dagger, obviously. 27-24, close game. You know, a little fluky at times, but Big Ben did sell a lot as well, so we don't know what the performance could have been like if they had actually a decent quarterback that shouldn't be retired. Unlike him, who should be. Some of the screenshots, nothing really too spectacular in this game. Obviously, Fields was pretty damn solid. Didn't really have a lot of yards, but very safe with the ball. Had a couple of decent runs, obviously. Wow, Najee, look at your hair. Limbo line. Fields with the 81% completion percentage. 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. 184 yards, obviously very good rushing as well. 42 had the best yards per carry outside of Najee, who's, you know, a little fluky there, but absolutely gunned it on that play. Receiving, Mike Evans was the best receiver in the game. Tyreek was solid. Pitts was solid. Jones had a couple of decent catches. That's David Moore. It's not even Rondale. I thought it was a fast guy. It wasn't. That is just great. Jadeveon Clowney with a sack. Jamin Davis with a pick. And really not much more to it than that. Speaking of Clowney, though, power or move upgrade, potentially. 4 to tackle. Okay. 94, so what's his tackling? 92 now. I mean, you shouldn't miss a tackle, I suppose, right? Obviously, we have a chance to steal some players off the Jets. Who are they again? Like, we know, but we don't know, right? So, Trent Williams, Mike Evans, Shaquille Barrett, probably not, right? We don't really need him. Dexter Lawrence, I suppose. Jeremy Chin, Leighton Vander Esch, I get. I mean, there's not really that many players anymore. We just have such a good team. And I will say, we actually almost lost to a team that was actually pretty trash. I'm going to be honest with you. But obviously, we'll get into those roles and maybe we get someone we actually need. All right, so you're probably thinking to yourself, this wheel spin's looking pretty familiar. Of course, we added a couple of different names, or maybe not a couple, but feels like some of the names are a little different. But of the 5, I mean, they're all really big helps. Chin would be the most fun, in my opinion, as Mike Evans. We don't really need him, to be honest. Our offense is already rolling. Trent would be kind of OP. I don't know, but we're going to spin the wheel right now, see what we get, give us somebody fun, and it's going to be, ironically enough, Jeremy Chin. All right, so with Jeremy Chin starting off as an 83 overall here, actually might even be higher because of the morale loss. No, he's 83 overall. We're going to make it 82 as the lowest, 90 as the highest, because once again, they are supposed to be superstars, but after all, let's get it going, get the spin. Anything over an 85 is a win, and it's looking pretty good as we get ourselves an 88 overall Jeremy Chin. You already know the hit power is going to be beautifully high, absolutely clutch, and I am stoked. That is going to be the video, though, for today. Second channel video, maybe we do a second channel video tonight. I don't want too many days in a row where we're like double upload, you know. So technically it would be like 3 straight days of double uploads if you consider the main channel with the double upload back to back, and then this would be second channel. So a lot of content on Tuesday. We're going to have a second channel video there. Maybe Bulldogs again. I'm not 100% sure. And then a stream on twitch.tv/Jeromepkr. Regardless, though, if you guys enjoy this one, maybe leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Second channel, PKR Plays. And then once again, twitch.tv/Jeromepkr for streams. That's pretty much it, though. Finally, a true safety. A guy that can actually tackle. I'm excited. Hopefully, you guys are as well. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!